Alright, last pattern to see with these indices is what happens when we have fraction powers, like a to the power of, say, 3 over 2. As before, we make sense of this by seeing how it interacts with the other patterns we've seen already. And this time, we're going to see what happens when we, say, raise it all to the power of 2. Now, when we raise a power to another power, we multiply them. So we have 3 over 2 times 2, which is just 3. That means if we want the a to the 3 over 2 by itself, we need to undo the square by taking the square root. And normally when we do this, we need to take care with having 2 square roots because it could be a positive or a negative. We have to account for both. But with this one, normally we choose to just take the positive square root, but it's still worth keeping in mind that there are technically 2 options here. There's a positive and a negative, and knowing this might be really important further down the track as you work with these more closely. Okay, so the moral of this story, though, is that for fraction powers, denominators become roots. Okay. Now it's worth noting also that the numerator in these fraction powers will stay as a normal power. So we see that the 3 stays as a normal a cubed. It's just the 2 down the bottom that turns into a root. Okay, and if the 2 was any other number, it would be a higher root. So a 3 down the bottom would be a cube root. A 5 down the bottom would be a 5th root, and stuff like that. Okay, but for a fraction power, the top number stays as a normal power, the bottom number becomes a root. Okay, so that's all. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later.